Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about, really all week, we're going to talk about miracles in terms of like healing, like physical healing for us. And I think it's really important because we all have sickness ourselves, and people who are dealing with sickness, we lose loved ones to illnesses, and we're like, okay, where does God healing and His power to heal come from? And where does it fit in? So I want to start with a quote from a preacher by the name of Matt Chandler. Love this guy. And he says, in other words, our God can save us. We believe that the Lord will save us. And even if He doesn't, we will still praise the name of the Lord. And he says that should be our default position, regardless of what we're walking through, but especially when we're walking through the valley of suffering. So God can do it, He will do it, but no matter what happens, we leave the outcome up to Him and what ultimately happens. Psalm 41 verse 3 says this. This is David, who again is well acquainted with suffering and with all kinds of issues in his life. And in 41:3 he says this. He says, "The Lord sustains him on his sickbed, and in his illness you restore him to full health." Now he's referring to the poor. He's referring to that person that trusts in God, that person that really has nothing, and really when you think about it, that's all of us. I don't have the power to heal myself. I don't have the power to make my life better just in and of myself with my own power. I'm going to come up short every single time. But God is all powerful. He can be trusted, and He is for us. He loves us. He's with us. And so on that sickbed, David said, look, that you sustain him. In other words, you keep him going. You're his strength. And again, that's when it comes to healing, but it also comes to, just knowing that we're okay, knowing that God is with us. Because and we're going to see this all week, that ultimately God is the one who heals, no matter what it is. From the very smallest thing, you get a hangnail, right? You stub your toe, you get a paper cut, any of those things. God has built us with, a body that heals, that does its thing, and that's all His work. It's all His power. You may not say, wow, that's a miracle. But just because we can explain it and observe it, it doesn't mean we have power over it. Now we can make sure bacteria stays out of a cut. We can maybe put a Band-Aid on to keep it clean, and we wash it out, and we do all those things, which are really helpful. And again, a gift from God, the ability to learn about germs and learn about all that stuff and how the healing process works. But He's the one who made the healing process. Got to remember that. So He's the one. If somebody is restored to full health, God's the one that did that. If that person winds up going to be with Him, right, then God has healed them in the most profound way, spiritually, healed their soul, healed their hearts, healed their life in all of its fullness. That's what we got to look at, the bigger picture when it comes to healing, and especially with our physical bodies. All right, I hope that helps today. Just take that to God, whatever. We trust Him no matter what the outcome is. We'll see you tomorrow for another follow-through. I'm Pastor Fred. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. We'll talk to you later.